Check it out, folks. We are here once again with Patty Mayo and Anthony Guzman here at Metro-Dade Canine Services and the one and only Cobus. And as you can tell, he's super cooked. But if you stay tuned for this episode, you're going to find out exactly why this dog is cooked. Because guess what, baby? We're doing some bite work today.
We're out in public with Cobos doing some obedience training, seeing how he's gonna do walking in and out of places.
Always keep an eye on your dog, but also keep an eye on the people around you. People do really dumb stuff. Don't be afraid to push people back and say, no, don't pet him, because you gotta make sure he's in the right mode, because if someone comes up and does something stupid,
and there's too close, he's
oh Lord, yeah, that's not what we want today. I'd rather you push the person back than them get, get to meet him the wrong way.
The business end of Cobos.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, folks, check it out. So we're here at Cakeland Bakery since 1999, and they are dog friendly. So if you're in the Kendall area and want some really good pastelitos, some croquetas, some café con leche, a cortadito, then come inside. Now the question is this: since we're in Miami, is that a dog or is that un pericito? Sedano Supermarket, just one more place to socialize the dog and proof him off of environmentals, right? We got shopping carts, we got screaming kids, we got music. Look how wonderful the dog's doing, though.
We are an alcohol-free home. A Miller Lite is not beer. It's water.
Check it.
Nope, no drugs?
Yeah, the dogs are just as susceptible to it as us, if not maybe even more so because of how they're using their nose. So you do have to be cognizant of that. Do not let him sniff anything, white powder, anything like that. You'll have a big problem.
All right. Well, I'm sorry you cannot get high off the cocaine that you're going to be searching for. But that's okay. We don't need the rigs.
All right, so now we're going to get into some bite work with Cobos, and you're going to see Tony Guzman, the owner of Metro-Dade Canine Services, been in the game for over 40 years.
Also with Garret Wing from American Standard Canine. He's new in the game. Only been doing this 2, 3, 4 days now?
Yeah, just 2 or 3 days, yeah. He's going to be teaching Patty, taking him literally by the hand and walking him through the course so that he can understand everything that this dog is capable of. But that's what all this obedience work was about, is to have control when the dog is in full drive.
Beautiful mind, yeah, still in my prime, yeah, just know that I'm here. Too many nights, yeah, not feeling right, yeah, too many nights, yeah, not feeling right, yeah, I can't be still inside, still inside, still inside, I can't be still inside, still inside, still inside, too many nights, yeah, not feeling right, yeah, too many nights, yeah, not feeling right, yeah, I can't be still inside, still inside, still inside, I can't be still inside.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! I'm gonna send my dog!
I'm not a zombie, a thriller. I'm moving calmly but iller. Not playing party or tiller. I ain't been partying either. Been at the Garden of Eden. Just drinking water and eating. It's probably not what you're thinking.
Cobos, los! Perfect. Right now we're going to talk about some of his equipment options. So just like a police officer gets ready to go do his job for the day and puts his gun belt on, or his bounty hunters put our gun belt on and all of our stuff, Cobos puts his vest on, his collars. He's got 3 different types for 3 different reasons.
Typically what you're going to see on a police dog, you're going to see them wearing a flat collar or a martingale style flat collar. Cobos is wearing one now. That's just like the collar you have on your dog at home. You can hook a leash to it, and what's nice about those, they're nice and thick, they don't restrict, and they won't block off the airway, so that we can have control over the dog but not obstruct anything with the dog, so that they can do their bite work and we can pull them around or pull them off of a bite without, again, obstructing airway. But if we think of these dogs, especially these working line dogs, as having 1,000 or 1,500 horsepower, think about how you manage a horse. If you were to ride a horse, you're going to put a bit in their mouth, and you need some type of tool as a human to be able to control all that horsepower. Well, now we have a dog. It might not be as big as a horse, but it has crazy drives, and so we use tools like prong collars that they look evil. They look like medieval devices, but what we call this tool, we often refer to it as mama's teeth. That's how dogs communicate with each other. If one dog in a dog pack messes up with another one, they're going to use their teeth and say, hey, knock it off. And so we use this to let the dog know, hey, if I don't like what you're doing, we can put a little pressure on. Furthermore, this is like power steering, power brakes for the dog. So we're able to manipulate with a lot less effort, which is more fair for the human and definitely more fair for the dog, to let them know, we want you to sit, we want you down, we want you to let go of that bite. So we need a way to control all that horsepower. We use Brembo brakes. And last but not least, you're going to often see some type of e-collar. We have several here. Basically what this is a digital leash. It's a way of controlling the dog from 100, 200, 300, 400 yards away. We love our dogs. We love them. but they're still animals at heart, and they're gonna do dumb stuff, and we need to be able to let them know, hey, I don't want you to, I would rather stim my dog on a full 100 on this than have him run across the street chasing a cat or a bunny and get hit by a car.
Kobos' case, he's trained to take down humans. Him not complying with my commands can seriously injure or kill somebody. So imagine the ability we need to make sure we have all the brakes and all the necessary tools available to us to make sure that he's safe, I'm safe, the public's safe.
All right, folks, a little behind the scenes action here. What you're gonna witness in the coming scenes is that we have a suspect hidden inside. It's gonna be Anthony Guzman playing the part of the suspect. Patty's gonna pull up, and he's gonna bring Kobos out, and we're gonna do a few scenarios where we're sending Kobos into different scenarios inside this building. All of them are gonna end up in a bite, and we're teaching Patty how to control the dog, how to get the dog to engage, how to get him target locked on the right individual, because we will have camera crew inside. We wanna make sure Kobos is targeted on the right suspect. This is exactly the type of work we do with police dogs, with special forces dogs, and now Patty Mayo is doing the same.
Mayor enforcement, anybody inside, make yourself known now. Send my dog in. Let me see your hands.
Does your dog have target acquisition?
You're gonna get bit.
Send them.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. You get on the ground. Get on the ground. All the way down.
Keep lifting. Hold on, take your time. You hear how he's still breathing? We're just gonna
Hot dog coming out.
That's right.
Stay on the ground.
Transition to your lead.
Stay on the ground.
This stays here.
Stay on the ground. Hot dog coming out. Bail enforcement. Bail enforcement, make yourself known now. My dog's gonna bite you. Let me see your hands. My dog's gonna beat the out of you. Hands,
Ready,
hands,
ready.
hands. Stop, stop. Good boy. Good boy.
Okay, get ready.
Good boy. Get on the ground. Get on the goddamn ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Take your
Get on
time.
the ground. Get on the ground.
There you go.
Don't touch my dog. Anybody inside, make yourself known now. Bail enforcement, I will send in my dog. Please. Stop. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
Back
on
tension.
Your stomach. On your stomach. All the way down.
Okay, he is
All the
now
way down.
handcuffed, but we're in no rush. Look around you. When that dog comes off, where's he going?
Going to hot dog coming off. Look. Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy, praise him up.
We taught Patty basically how to turn that dog on, gauge him to the right guy that we want him to go for, getting him to turn on when that guy is not even making a movement.
And for those of you that might be wondering, like, why would you ever send a dog onto a suspect that's not moving? Well, that suspect could be armed with a knife, he could be armed with a gun. You don't need a lot of movement in order to make a gun go off and hurt somebody.
Let me see your hands. Put your hands out the vehicle. Take your hands out of your pockets.
Watch those hands.
Stop.
Go on, get up there. Get up there.
On
and
the
help
ground.
You
On
deal with the
ground.
suspect. He's got
Get
the
on
dog.
the ground. Get on the ground.
You got it. Thanks. Good job. Good boy. Praise him up. Keep him handy. Good boy. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, they're fighting. Kobos, they're fighting.
Do not get in front of the dog. Get up there with him. Back pressure, keep pulling him back. All right, hand behind your back. He's in custody.
Kobos, lost. Hot dog coming off. Look.
Good job. Now put him up. Put that crazy dog up.
One again.
All right, so that wraps up the vehicle operations portion of the training. Patty and Kobos did amazing. I mean, exactly what you would ask for.
It was something completely different. Even though how I've just run scenarios for the past 5 years over and over and over again, having that dog there, it's just it's like starting from ground zero. Your whole tax is built the window because now I'm worried about that second animal.
Absolutely.
And that second, it's a different weapon, it's a different partner, it's a whole another ball game. But with your direction, it was super easy to get.
And
it was super easy to just understand like the new flow with the dog. It's
That's
just a
right.
different flow, and it's just a different mindset of, well now, it's not just, I'll just go kick that door. It's like, well, I gotta get the door, I get the dog with me, and now I have a few more things to think about.
That's right. I was trying to take him out of the mindset of, being the door kicker, and now he's the canine handler, and he's just doing a wonderful job at that role.
On the show, as of late, I've been getting beat up a lot, and it's just all from hands-on fighting.
Yeah.
And so the dog is gonna change the game for my show in the sense that That's my big deterrent, A, and
Yes.
my takedown gun.
Yes, yes.
So it's going to be a lot less physical for me, and
That's
I'm going
right.
to get a lot less burnout and be able to go just a little bit more.
Kobo's are gonna love it too, baby. Oh my God, he's gonna get some work.
It's a whole different game. I mean, when I mentioned, just to see what would happen, I was in a scene the other day, and I mentioned to the guy, I said, I have a dog. Don't make me get the dog. He went, you have a dog? And he was
Yeah.
like, no, don't. Like,
Absolute game changer,
it
that's
was
right.
just, don't.
Yep. Well, thank you all very much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.